You're involved in those memorable FA Youth Cup nights, and this sort of kind of is the base work for those sorts of things, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, like, to do this is a challenge, and to play at like Plough Lane last season, that's going to be a challenge. Well, that was a challenge, and we knew that we could go through it because of times like this, tough times like this. When we get through it, we know when we do have to play in big games in the Youth Cup and finals like we did in the Senior Cup, we know we can do it.
Right, so obviously, lads, this is an annual event that we've been doing for 10 plus years now. You've obviously seen the first team have been down here all week doing time trials on the bikes. We aren't doing it on the bikes, we're running it. This is something that we know is important more for your mental and psychological development rather than just your physical. Alright? Yeah? We know in football you ain't going to run for 11 kilometres straight, but you do need the capacity to be able to run longer distances in game. All clear? Yeah?
I'm Josh, I'm left back for the under-18s.
I'm Ibs, I'm a left back for the under-18s as well.
And today we're going to introduce our teammates. So first up we have Ben.
Skipper.
Brings a phone roll around with him everywhere. Yeah. Next up we have Dave. Shark Tail. Played about 2 games last season.
Ruben. Centre back. Bird's Nest.
Needs to get trimmed.
Hugo.
Yes, you got Hugo.
Number 10.
Little man.
Always laughing. Charlie.
Yes, Charlie.
Always serious, never smiling.
Sure.
He's got Morgs.
About 4 foot tall. Yeah, that's it for me. Paris.
Next up, he's joint top with the worst jokes in the team.
Worst.
Luca.
Croatian Mafia. That's what we call it. Big dog.
Don't let goals go behind him. AJ. Big dog. Very big fella.
Keeper. Jola.
Jula.
Big truck.
Runs like a truck.
Centre back.
Sassy.
He's about 6'4". Doesn't like header in the ball.
Built like a twig. Marcel.
Yes, lads.
The other one joint. Worst in the team.
Don't listen to them.
Harry. Another great keeper.
A little bit of a dude there. Just a little bit. Abdi. Another warrior. Expecting good things from him.
Smarty warrior. Remy. About 3'2". Techie player though.
Isaac. Centre mid.
Always injured. Ethan. Biggest dope in the team.
Biggest. Centre back. Obed. Just a serious.
Never smiling.
Never smiling.
And big Q dog. Expecting big things from him today.
Big things. Come on, Q.
Big dog.
Well, with me now, under-18s head coach James Oliver-Pearce. How's it shaping up for the Richmond Run 2021?
Yeah, the boys are quite excited. They've been talking about it a lot. It's obviously something that they all know as part of their pre-season programme every year at under-18. They've obviously seen the first team here this morning, working really hard this week. So, yeah, they're obviously the first team have cheered them on this morning and gave them some encouragement. So we're looking forward to it.
Just remind us of the course, what they're up against.
Yeah, so we're starting obviously at Roehampton Gate. It's where we always start. We head all the way around to Roehampton Gate, follow the brown path, up Bloomfield Hill, all the way down to Kingston Gate, and then we're going to stay roadside from there all the way up to Richmond Gate, and then the final straight back home.
And you're doing it yourself as well this year?
I am not. I'm cycling it this year. We do have 2 staff members. We've got Chris Slavin and Michael Cook running it this year as our pacemakers. I'm sure they'll set the tone for the lads.
And there's a new record been set as well the previous week. Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, so this year we did the under 15s and 16s for the first time. So they're our youngest ever group doing it, and Pre-Scholar and Wimbledon fanatic Tom Wilson beat the record. He got 11.2 kilometres in 42 minutes and 11 seconds, which is an incredible score. Running sort of runs in the family for him, but an incredible desire to get as good of a score as he could. It was quite hard just to keep up with him on the bike, if I'm honest.
And of course you've been doing this for years, you know, along with Mark Robinson and Rob Tuvey. It's now very much in your hands. What do you make of the group this year? It's a good group, it's exciting, yeah?
Yeah, we're excited by them. They've got a great team chemistry. They really get on. All of them have arrived together, which I'm really pleased about, albeit they got the meet points slightly wrong, but they all come together as a group because they wanted to arrive and do this as one whole team. There's a lot of attacking talent in there, but there's also some midfielders and defenders that are really strong as well. So we're hoping for a really good season as long as their attitude stays where it needs to be. And with games starting next week, we'll start building up and seeing how the team's shaping up from there.
They've got to work on the banter a little bit, but there is personalities there, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, Josh and Ibs, that's got to be the worst introduction I've ever heard. But yeah, I think they save it for each other more than anything. They weren't quite sure how far they could push the boundaries. Okay, lads, in a minute we'll get started. We'll be starting from over there, just across the road. Okay?
Okay, 2021.
Go on, lads.
3, 2, 1. Oh my God, go boy.
Let's go!
Here we are out on the Richmond Run at 2021 with goalkeeper Aaron Jones and striker Obed Yeboah. Both missing the run at the moment, so what's the situation with you, Aaron?
Well, I've had a bit of a knee problem after about 6 months out, so unfortunately, due to the different terrain and everything like that, it wouldn't be good for my knee, so we've decided to sit this out and then carry on our rehab over the next couple of weeks.
Obed, a little bit frustrating for yourself. How's it for you?
Yeah, I just took a knock to the head in training and had a headache from there. So Jenna's just put me out for a week due to concussion, but I'll be back soon.
An incredible season for you last season, of course, as well, with the Youth Alliance League Cup and the FA Youth Cup. Great memories in your first season, yeah?
Yeah, first season was ups and downs, but when it got tough, we did well as a group. I think it was harder than it's going to be this year because I think the group gets along better, but it was a good season. We achieved a lot more than expected, I would say.
What are your thoughts on the group this season? It seems a very good group, very exciting.
Yeah, a lot of us, we just gelled together because we had a good under-16 season when the first years were 15 and we won a lot of games and we all get along well. I think we could, with the league, we could do well.
We've got a very strong group this year.
Yeah, just got to work hard. That's what we're doing. James is pushing us harder. Everyone gets on with James. I think just the respect we have for him and will make us do a lot and get far.
And Aaron, for yourself as well, I suppose the biggest achievement so far was helping the boys get to that Youth Alliance League Cup final. You played a big part in that, yeah?
Yeah, I remember that day very, very well, coming in, filling in for Coxey as he was away with England. Filling in on that final and being able to win that 1-0 was really good. And then obviously the injury is quite frustrating, but the fact that we were able to strive through it, everyone supporting each other and then going on to win that, it's just been it was a really good season last year, and we're just hoping that we can have the same view and the same objectives this year.
It's a competitive group of keepers we've got this season, but yourself, of course, Harry Griffiths, Lucas Eager as well, but you're all sort of good goalkeeper union, yeah?
Yeah. We're all there together. We're all along this road together, even though we might be against each other at some times, but we're all there together. Bezo's pushing us, we'll be in with him very soon, and along with Tans and Zaki and Coxey, we're all there together. We're all there to learn from each other, and we're going to strive for good things next year.
And he's such a character as well, isn't he, Bezo? And amazing experience. You're going to learn a lot from him, yeah?
Oh, 100%. He's such a character. It's unbelievable. He's coming down, even at Richmond, like you saw yesterday, shouting, screaming, loving life. He's just such a character to have, and to have that as a coach, you really feel good about yourself, and he's really just positive in everything that he does.
And Obed, we've seen, of course, 5 players get professional contracts as well this summer as well. Must inspire you, yeah?
Yeah, that's the target. The second years, I think, they're just so talented and they all deserved it. Kwaku, Dills, Luke, they all deserved it. I think it just shows that there is a pathway with Robbo coming in, and there's a chance and opportunity if you work hard. And all of them that worked hard and deserve it 100%. And I think that it just shows the first years and us what the goal is and what the achievement is if we work hard and do well.
It's about development and earning contracts and pressing on, but of course you've got high hopes for the Youth Cup again this season.
Yeah, we do. We have a talented group and we can go far. It's just as long as we learn to play together and stick together as a group and as a family.
Well, we've been out under-18s goalkeeper Harry Griffiths injured today. What's the situation? How are you missing out?
I took a bang to the head and I've been out for a week now, but recovering today and be back next week for the pre-season. So
it's good to hear, and of course tremendous experience playing in a London Senior Cup final last season. How did you find that?
Yeah, no, it's a great experience. I think I was very lucky to be put into that situation, and I thought I played well and the team performance was very good, so it was a great experience for all of us playing against the first team. So.
Absolutely, and tell us about your journey into AFC Wimbledon's academy. It's been an interesting one.
Yeah, so I was at literally last season. I was at a non-league team called Horsham. I was training with their first team and playing a couple of friendlies with them. So I think that really helped me into the player I am today. And then I got picked up by Wimbledon. I was here for a couple of weeks, and then I went to Crystal Palace for a couple of months, and that didn't work out there. So I ended up coming back to AFC Wimbledon and being offered a scholar, which I'm delighted for and look forward to this season. So.
Good stuff, and of course the group that you're in this season as well, high hopes for them. It's an exciting group, yeah?
Yeah, no, I'm really excited because I think the going into second years, so very successful last season in their youth cup and also some other cups. So us first years look forward to bonding with them, and I think we get along well. So the team spirit's always good around a change room.
And the Goalkeepers Union as well, in terms of Lucas Eager and Aaron Jones as well. It's a good group amongst you.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. We haven't had a training session yet this pre-season, but I remember the last season, towards the end, we had a couple, and there's good spirits, and yeah, it'll be good to get in with the first team again, hopefully.
Especially when you've seen what Matthew Cox has achieved as well, yeah?
Yeah, no, he's really done well, and I look to follow in his footsteps. Yeah, he's done very well.
And looking forward to working with Bezo as well, a real character, but somebody who's very experienced in the game.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'll learn a lot from him. Look forward to more sessions with him. Yeah, I spoke to him yesterday about my injury, and he said he's looking forward to having us all back in, all the keepers together with the first team. So I look forward to it too, and developing my game even more.
So we've got our first runner coming in, Ben Mason. We're on 44 minutes at the moment.
Yes, Ben, come on. Go on, Ben. Yes, Ben, go on.
Being cheered in.
Well done, Ben.
So first one home, Ben Mason. 44-28.
He's not even going. Yes, Benny, mate.
Oh, there's the lad.
Abdi Ali coming in next.
Come on up, Ben.
Let's go, Abs. Let's go, Abs.
Yes, sir.
Like you.
Come on, you big boy.
You.
44-59.
Morris, come on.
Morgan Williams next.
Morris, spit through.
Yes, Morgs, well done.
Finish strong, Morris. Finish strong.
Lovely, Morgs, well done, son.
45-11. 44-28, 44-59, 45-10. So we got Hugo Few coming through in fourth place. 45-04, 48-04, sorry. So coming through in fifth, we've got Remy.
Hey, well done. Keep going,
Jamie.
Jamie. Well done.
Brilliant, well done.
Well done, Ethan.
So we had Jamie and Ethan through there. Ralphie coming through next, ninth. 51-17.
Hooray, Lewis. Hooray. Well done, Lewis.
51-55.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, man. Come on, push through. Let's go.
Ibs and Ruben.
Go on, boys.
Chris Slavin.
So on
Come on.
15 now.
Well done.
So coming through now, we've got Marcel Campbell, followed by Academy Head of Operations, Michael Kirk.
Come on, Marcel. Let's go. Big deep, Marcel.
Keep going, Mark. Keep going.
Second time the best in the week.
54-16.
Well done.
Push it through. Come on.
Come on, Luca, all the way in.
First goalkeeper through, Luca. 55.
Done, Luca.
Come on! Let's go, Jola, keep going!
Got a Lehan coming through now, or Lahan.
Push it through!
Go on, Jola!
Jola, love it!
56. So we got Josh coming through now.
Come on, Josh!
Good effort from him.
Let's go!
Just come back from injury, so
Let's go! Come on,
missed our last Youth Cup game with an injury. He's been out a little bit.
All the way through here! All the
So
way
really
through
good
here,
effort
Josh!
from him.
Josh! All the way
Come on,
through!
Josh, finish it
All
off.
the way! Finish it off! Finish it off! Well done, boy.
Good. That's everyone home, yeah, Jenna?
That's everyone home.
Brilliant.
Really positive, really positive. Okay? Any of you walk? Honestly? No, lads, really good. Obviously, this is the longest distance that you're expected to cover without a ball throughout the whole of pre-season. So it's a really positive step. It's a milestone that you've all achieved. All right, so it's about 11.2 kilometres. For all the staff that have helped out, can we give them a round of applause and a thank you? Okay.
Well, Ben Mason, first home in the Richmond Run 2021 this year. How do you feel after that?
Yeah, good. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. Well done to all the lads, really. Really good times from everyone. For the majority of it, I was with Abdi and Morgs, so that was good. We were just pushing each other, really. Last few were going probably for 40 minutes together, and just at the end there was a little push from all of us, really. But yeah, good challenge. One which will be good for us in the season, like late on in games, tough games. We know we can kind of push past our limits, which is the main thing, really. But yeah, very good shift from the lads, like mentally, physically, just really good, yeah.
It's very much part of the academy's history in terms of doing the Richmond Run, but it's so important, isn't it, each pre-season? Yeah, it is important. I think, especially 1 or 2 weeks into the pre-season, it's good for the team, really. Spend more time with each other, and kind of this is our first proper challenge as a team, so it's good to kind of overcome it and do well in it as well, not just get through it, but to get a good score as well. But yeah, every year is good. You see the videos like this every year and watch them, see everyone's times, but yeah, you see a lot of the players who've done it getting to the first team now, so it's good motivation as motivation as well. But yeah, I mean, you've got the individual accolade, but of course it's more than that. It's about the team spirit. It's a team. Squad. It's a team. Yeah, it's definitely like, obviously it's good getting personal times, but you've got to look at the people who got the last times, because that's a team score. So the higher that is, then the better we'll do throughout the season. And of course, you're involved in those memorable FA Youth Cup nights, and this sort of kind of is the base work for those sorts of things, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, like, to do this as a challenge, and to play at like Plough Lane last season, that's going to be a challenge. Well, that was a challenge, and we knew that we could go through it because of times like this, tough times like this. When we get through it, we know when we do have to play in big games in the Youth Cup and finals like we did in the Senior Cup, we know we can do it and win it as well. Are you going to be the skipper as well this year? Yeah, I am skipper, which is nice, and it's an honour, really. It's an honour to kind of captain the under-18s at this club, so yeah, really happy. And you're happy as skipper with how this group's coming together? Yeah, we've had a great, I think, nearly 2 weeks now. The team bonding is so good, considering we've only been with each other a couple of weeks full time. But obviously we've had loads of games with each other. I mean, the London Senior Cup finals, basically us playing against men. So yeah, we've had a bit of time with each other before, but it's really exciting to kind of train with each other every day now. Really exciting. How much has that experience helped in terms of the London Senior Cup final? Massively. I mean, on personal levels, to be able to play in front of fans, there's probably about 1,000 fans there, all chanting for them as well. But obviously to play in front of our fans as well is brilliant. Yeah, helps with men's football as well. Good experience to take into the future. And that's a big thing for you as well now, isn't it? Having the fans back at Plough Lane to play in front of them one day. Massive. I mean, I was lucky enough to be in the squad at Liverpool and see kind of a small percentage of the stadium in, but it was still so loud and such good atmosphere. I mean, I just can't wait to see it packed out.